a bird on a tree. I'm just sitting here.
Welcome to Desmond's Donders. Let's head off on a donder. Welcome to Kev's Van Tour Part 2, and in this one we're going to look a little bit at the tech, the battery electrical system and the water systems, the hot water heater and the liquid heating system. Hope you enjoy it. As we saw in the first video, Kev has solar power installed on the roof, and that's the main source of power, along with the possibility of shore power to run the system. Kev has two banks of batteries which can be switched into one bank of 4 or two banks of 2. Mains electric, a solar charger, and switching for the various electrical items, including an inverter in the electrical system. It's all switched and fused. This layout has changed since we saw it to start with, and there's the inverter, and there in the background that large rotary switch is what switches the batteries between one large bank or two banks of 2 batteries. The black box there is for Bluetooth control of the solar system, and a mains distribution box. The app for using the solar, or for controlling and monitoring the solar, on its first status page shows the voltage available and the current coming from the panels, and then the MPP controller converts that to what's suitable for the battery. There's a history page which shows the charge state of the batteries and the lowest and highest voltages over the previous days. I have this system, and on my system every 30 days I clear it down just to make it easier to read. Indoors you have the control for the inverter and the electrical outlets which we saw before, all controlled by a standard ZIG unit, and the extra switches below are fused, and Kev has made them for ease of use for switching the various things, the LEDs, the USB sockets and various lights, etc. Again, the layout has changed since this video was shot, but we will come to see how it's all changed, and it pretty much works the same. It's just a slightly different layout. In front, an oil-filled main powers radiator, and in the back a water-filled radiator from the central heating system. But we'll look more at that after this short break. Don't be a mug. For your family, camping and sporting, Mug Supplies. Contact Kev. You'll know you'll be impressed with the designs on his mugs. This system is similar to what Kev uses, but add to Kev's the diesel heater, the diesel water heater, and the mains comes from the inverter or shore power. It delivers hot water to the central heating system and hot water to the shower and sink in an almost endless supply. The hot water system, or one of the ways that the water is heated, is by the Webasto thermal top C diesel water heater for marine or motorhome. And it works a treat, controlled simply by a control which you'll see in a moment, while you hear the loud noise it makes. Now this was made with the microphone on camera. As you heard, it is extremely quiet, and the control gives you full control of when and how hot the water is. So let's have a look around the installation. Again, this has all changed since we filmed this. Kev has realigned everything, repositioned water tanks and lowered the bed. But we'll see that in the third part of this video, the changes that Kev has made to the van. But you can see the plumbing, and that runs a couple of radiators and hot water to the sink and shower. Obviously the water to the radiators is kept separate to the rest. And now we know where the toilet roll's been hoarded. As the white tank is the expansion tank, stops the pressure varying too much, and the blue tank is the main water tank. This has been moved lower in the changes to make it an easier fill. You can see how he's kept the water well clear of the various electrical bits that are needed to run the system. There's a second radiator, but we'll see the changes where that's gone to in the next video. Well, thanks for watching. Join us for part 3, when we'll look at the changes that Kev has made to this wonderful conversion, which which have completely changed the interior. It's an amazing change. Just wait till you see it. Thank you for watching this week's Desmond's Donuts. Please take nothing but memories, leave nothing that tracks. We hope you enjoyed it and you'll join us next time. In the meantime, please think about subscribing.